Hello everyone. How are we? Welcome to the Sunday meetup. Welcome to our Sunday chat. Welcome everyone. Oh, it's so nice to see you all here. I'm hoping that everything is in view. Look, there's the play button. Yes, it's there. It's just standing on there. No holes have been drilled. Hi everyone. Oh my goodness. Hi Valeska. Nice to see you here. Hi Mary. Lovely to see you. I saw Kathy as well. Some names I haven't seen for a while. So welcome everyone. Oh my goodness. Yes, lovely to see you all. Oh my goodness, stormy Sussex. Yes, well, it's been funny today because we had sort of warm this morning and now we've got the heating on. I didn't want to sit here, shivering with cold. Yes, it is Sunday again, Ivy. Hi, Bridget. Thank you so much for the walk on Monday. Last Monday, Bridget took us on a walk in a village close to us. And oh my goodness, we had a lovely time. And yes, I took what was in there to film for the lookbook. And I have to say, Bridget was very well behaved because she was like, oh, I'm not going to say anything when she's filming. But of course, then Dirk started talking. So she was like, what? You talk? So yeah, she was on her best behavior, but not everybody does that. Oh. Yes, it was really nice. Thank you for that, Bridget. Another walk. I mean, to be honest, locally, there's so many walks we can go on, but we just never do, really. I mean, Karen, the minute I press record, he's talking. It's like a magnet. Unbelievable. Yes, I do. I want to use the the sounds of nature, the environmental sounds, but nope, he's talking. So yes, that's why, of course, I put that music on, and I'm so happy that I've got the Epidemic Sound subscription, so I can use their nice music. So there we go. Another added benefit, to be honest. Thank you. Yeah, Katie, Violet, the Diva Dog. Yes, it's lovely, isn't it? The Facebook group for support and when you're making things and stuff again. Yes, Mary, thank you for being here. It's so nice for you to be back. And yeah, I hope you will have, sort of be able to catch up with everything that's been going on. We are always here, always here. Oh my goodness, yes. I mean, so many people. It's so lovely. Hi, Beatrice from Dublin. Wonderful. Hi, Patricia. Joanne, hello. Hello. Jens, hello. Paula, hello. Yes, well, Dirk is always getting up to something, isn't he? I mean, honestly, So, you see those 51 balls? Well, I put a set for Karen in the box, in a box, and it wasn't taped up, and I couldn't find the tape. Dirk is very protective over his tape, So he gets up to all kinds of things. Yes, Jacqueline, of course. Yes, I forgot. Your dog is called Katie Violet, isn't it? Oh dear, I get confused. I get so confused with everybody's fun. But then, yeah, the thing is, I do it myself, right? Ophelia Talks. What kind of name is that, right? But then again, all the big companies have a name that is inexplicable. Like, for example, Apple. How are you going to explain that? Their logo is an apple, but what has it got to do with computers? right? So Ophelia Talks, I'm in that league of having a name that has nothing to do with what it is. Oh dear. Yes, Mary, we missed you as well. We did wonder. I did wonder. I have to say, where is she? I've not seen her name. So yes, I am glad you are back. Thank you for joining us once again. Oh my goodness. Oh, so many new names, so many familiar names. Hi, Laurie. Hi, Ingrid. Hello. Your blanket is lovely. I am really loving. Look, this is, there's the Harlequin cat. I am really loving seeing the different combinations of colors. Of course, I have to make a choice, right? And I was particularly sort of this time drawn to the purple, and then I thought, what goes with the purple and what is often a daring combination with purple, So that's why I thought, yes, of dropping out the bottom indeed. And that's why I thought, this is a daring combination that I'm going to go for the cal. And of course, yes, we still have some cal packs in stock. We made sure we have some more. So if you are interested in the pack, even now when you're maybe have finished yours, or if you've been waiting to see what it was like, yes, it is a new technique, and very often, how should I say it? People have been saying, oh, maybe the cal, I'm not so sure about this one because of the technique of learning to use two strands or using two strands. But the thing is, you see, the spring cal, I want to do different ones. I want to do something different. I don't want to do the straightforward cal. I want you to learn. I want to put a challenge out there, and I want you to learn something, to get another technique up your sleeve. Yes, Carolina, of course. Do you know what I mean? So yes, it was a little bit different, but I took it all into account. The blanket is a little bit different, a little bit smaller. So that gives you a little bit more time to get that technique, in the pocket, so to speak. And of course, yes, yeah, exactly, Jacqueline. Yeah, Jacqueline says, I'm so glad you are challenging us. It's very good for us. I just wish I wouldn't be making so many mistakes. Jacqueline, I made mistakes too when I was making this. I had to undo it. I had to do it again. And because I'm constantly thinking, can they do it? Can I do it? But after a while, it got better. So that's the way it goes. Sometimes you start something, you love it, and you want to see it through. You just have to live with it and make the mistakes, undo it, and do it again. And when you get through it, it'll be a huge achievement because you have been able to finish it, even though you're making mistakes. So it is a learning experience. But, what's the problem with that? There is no problem with having to redo it, having to undo it, spending a bit more time. It's all part of it's all part of the process of our hobby, of learning, of being part of our little Ophelia Talks community as well. You can post it in the Facebook group. There'll be others who've had this problem. I had this problem. But if we didn't do it, then, we'd be doing a plain old straightforward double crochet blanket, So yes, I am trying to make it a little bit different. So we have a play blanket, and of course next week, oh my goodness, I have already seen so many finished blankets. I am so happy to see that. Not only in the colorway that I am suggesting, but so many of you have also done it in a different colorway, in stash colors, of course, why not? in pinks, in lovely, lovely combinations. So yes, I am so pleased, and it's so heartwarming to see the finished blankets already. You know, the border only came out on Friday. So, but now, of course, normally a cal is 6 weeks. So this time I thought I'm going to combine it with a cushion. And here we have the cushion. So yes, I really love the idea of having a blanket with a cushion. Our blanket is a little bit smaller, which leaves a little bit of time for making the cushion. And I have to say, the cushion is a dream to make. So you have just learned a new technique. There were numbers that you had to remember. Forget them. The cushion is a completely new number system. Okay, so don't forget, it's not 11, 1. It's different. Okay. just to shake things up a bit. I don't want to stick with one thing. I want to give you the whole experience. But yes, exactly, Mandy. Well done for sticking with it and keep going. It will get easier, but this one just need a little bit of concentration. Carolina, did you ask your question? Sorry, Carolina, you're making something handmade. You have tension. It might be that your stitches slant slightly. You might not even see it, but it does. When you're wearing it, you're not going to see that those points do not meet up. Okay, so lay it down, pull the points a little bit towards each other. It's crochet. You can manhandle it. You can pull it a little bit, right? Life is too short to start worrying about things like that. Okay, it is probably because of the way your tension, your yarn is pulled, the stitches are slightly leaning, maybe not even you can see it, but in the whole scheme of it, that makes that doesn't tally up. I can't remember which one, but one of mine doesn't tally up. But once you're wearing it, you can't see it. I have a blanket too that is wider at the base and narrower at the top. But once you start using it, and once you've washed it and you've used it, and it's been in the field, it's been on the grass, it's been on the beach, it's been on your sofa, you've cuddled up in